So welcome to this new video. Today I will be taking care of my little babies right here. I'm so excited to replant them, to put them in bigger pots, take care of them, make sure they have the perfect environment. And I was thinking, while I'm taking care of my plants, I would like to share ways I also take care of myself, my inner health, my mental health, my physical health. How I do that. I think it's very important, very important to do that. Sometimes, due to all the responsibilities, all the things we have to do, the important stuff in life, we forget how to go back to the basics and how to take care of yourself in simple ways. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be take a lot of effort or a lot of times, but there are simple things you can do to be good to yourself, to be soft on yourself. Today is a very beautiful day. The sky is blue, the sun is shining. It's almost spring here in the Netherlands, and yes, I'm excited to replant. And I think I also will take a little walk after doing this, and I will take you with me. I've always loved nature, always. How you can grow your own food, and I have to say, it's since a couple of months that I've been doing this seriously and on a larger scale, because we will be moving. I will have a garden, so I will be able to plant more stuff, producing my own food on a larger scale than I'm doing right now. I'm living in an apartment, so I'll only have my balcony and of course my living room. I have a lot of plants right now, and I'm planning on having more, but now I am in the process of creating seedlings, so when I have my garden I will be able to plant them in soil, in the ground. I have a lot of, of different kind of plants. This is water spinach. These are, let's see, beans. I also have different kinds of lettuce. I bought a veggie from the supermarket and then I planted it, and it started doing very well. I already had some leaves from this one, also from the supermarket. As you can see, it's very small, so I will let it grow a bit more and let it have some more roots and be able to survive. And I also had this one, also from the supermarket, lettuce, and it's doing quite well. Just today, just this morning, I planted it in soil, because before that I put it in water so it could shoot some roots, and it did. So I planted it in soil. So I'm very excited to see if it will grow into a full bush. But I think so. I'm positive about that. I also have lots of herbs right there. I have thyme, rosemary. I have I don't know the English word for that one, but marjolein. I don't know. I will write it down in the video. But here in the Netherlands we call it marjolein. It's the same family as rosemary. I will start with easy herbs and easy veggies, as I said. I think these are very easy to see whether I will be able to take care of them on a larger scale. I think I can, but I will start easy and go from there. How do we also take care of ourselves? For me, gardening, being able to produce my own food and don't have to rely on the supermarket. Planting is also a way of taking care of myself. It's calming, it's relaxing, I like it, especially as I'm busy. I have music on the background and it's very calming, very calming. After a long day of work, I'm so excited to see what my plant how they're doing and if they're doing well. So yes, that's a way I take care of myself. But there are many, many ways you can do things. I like that feeling. So that's also a reason why I'm doing it. In the past, self care felt like one of those things that's easy to put aside. There's always something that seems more urgent, more important. We have deadlines, the to do list, expectations from others. We've all been there. Self care is something we do when everything else is done. But as I've learned, self care, it shouldn't be a occasional luxury. I think it's an essential practice. It's an act of honoring ourselves every single day. And that's why I made this decision, a decision to reclaim my energy, to reclaim my peace, and to embrace the practice of self-care. And let's be honest, when you're used to the rush, it's not easy. So it wasn't a sudden shift for me. It was a gradual process, a journey of small steps toward nurturing myself. It was giving self permission to just be, just exist without pressure, to allow the calm to settle in. Because listen, if you think about it, there's no rush. And actually, there's also no pressure, but the pressure we put on ourselves. You don't have to be everywhere, every time. Just slow down and be. It's in these small moments when I realize what self-care truly means. It's not the big gestures or the grand plans, but the small, quiet moments of gentleness. Time to slow down. The time to slow down and breathe. Give yourself what you need and nothing less. Because I don't know for you, but for me, it's in the stillness I find my strength. A place where I can be calm is where my joy appears. No rush, no race. This small act of sitting in silence, of being present in the moment, reconnecting with yourself, is so powerful. You will connect with yourself in ways you wouldn't think was even possible. Self-care doesn't have to be extravagant or time-consuming. It doesn't need to look like what you see on social media. It's about finding the moment, big or small, to show yourself kindness, to recognize your own worth. It's about saying, I'm deserving of this time, I'm deserving of this peace. When we take care of ourselves, we don't just benefit from the quiet moments. We become better equipped to handle the challenges life throws our way. Our relationship improves, our work becomes more fulfilling, and we can give others from a place of abundance, not exhaustion. That's why it's important to take time to nourish, to give what's needed. And imagine for a moment that your body is a river, flowing and moving through the world. And like any river, it needs water to keep its course steady, to remain vibrant and full of life. So babe, let's take time to nourish ourselves. I've spent so much time grabbing whatever was easiest, but I began to slow down, to cook with intention. I started preparing my meals that were nourishing to me, not just filling me. And every meal is an opportunity to slow down and to connect with what's on our plate. It's a reminder that life itself is a feast. When we eat mindfully, we don't rush through the meal. Instead, we sit with it, savoring each moment. Each bite was a small act of love, a reminder that you deserved good things. But do you even realize, do you even know you deserve good things? Because a simple question: when was the last time you stepped outside and truly felt the world around you? Not just walking to your car or running errands, but really allowing yourself to be outside, taking in the sky, the trees, the wind, the sun. When did you allow yourself to be fully present in nature, to pause and to connect with what's around you? Research even tells us that spending time outside in nature has a measurable effect on our brains. It reduces stress, calms the mind, and lower our blood pressure. So babe, let's take a moment of self-care. When we get caught up in our busy days, rushing from task to task, forgetting to stop and hydrate, forgetting to take a moment to care for your body, to keep it full, fresh, and flowing. You need to drink water, babe. You need to hydrate. Drinking water is about the recognition that your body needs nourishment. It's important. I have to tell you this about water. The liquid that flows through the earth, the river that runs through our body, just as the river nourishes the land, water is the lifeblood of our being. So in the act of nourishing our whole being, I will be making some delicious food. Something that gives me so much energy is making food for people, especially for my husband. Today I will be making his favorite spring rolls. This simple act of cooking, repeated each day, can become a moment of peace. For me, it's a moment of peace. A time to center myself and a way to reconnect with what truly matters. And that's being happy and healthy. And I think food can do that for me. I think intentional cooking is a form of self-care. Because you're intentional making choices what to put in your body. The world is full of convenience food. Preparing a meal from scratch allows you to take control of your health, your nutrition, and your well-being. The act of nourishment is an expression of self-love, I believe. It's a reminder that you deserve the time, the energy, and the care it takes to make something good for yourself. There's a rhythm to chopping, stirring, simmering, something meditative. A space where you can let your thoughts wander, where the world outside can fade away, and you can simply be present. It's time to rest, to recharge. Imagine standing in the kitchen, the warmth of the stove, the colors and texture of fresh ingredients, the aroma, the spices, the herbs filling the air. You're not just preparing food, you're creating a space for mindfulness, for presence. You're connecting with the ingredients, with the earth from which they came from, and with the body that will be nourished by them. The simple act of self-love and the fulfillment of seeing the results. Today was such a beautiful day. So after dinner we went outside to enjoy the sunset. The sunset is a moment of quiet connection. It's nature's own way inviting us into stillness.